welcome to the I Can't Afford a Therapist portion of my channel. This playlist, the goal of this playlist is to address my own personal mental health issues, anxieties, anything related to things you would visit therapy for. And I named this playlist I Can't Afford a Therapist Project because mental health support in general, at least in the United States, I can't speak for anything aside from what I know, at least within the United States, and from my understanding, other parts of the world as well, it's not very attainable for the average person, whether it's an insurance issue or a cost issue, or simply not being able to find a therapist that you resonate with. It's a struggle. It's something that's very difficult. And what I found through my venture to find a therapist that works, or even in the very few classes I took in psychology, I'm not educated, by the way. Let me put that disclaimer out right now. I am not educated in psychology. I am not any type of authority on any type of mental health situation. So take the things that I say and the things that I try with a grain of salt, and make sure to find your own solutions. But within my experience trying to find a therapist and the very few courses I took, there's a whole generation of people who studied psychology and went to school to become a therapist that used very similar or the same education system and curriculum. And unfortunately, what that means is they've approached mental health, and I'm generalizing here, but it's been approached, mental health in general has been approached as kind of like a one-size-fits-all troubleshooting thing. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but mental health is not a one-size-fits-all solution. There are so many variables to consider when approaching your own mental health, other people's mental health. Everyone has their own perspectives, contexts, everything. And you can't approach mental health with a one-size-fits-all solution. You just simply can't. It's impossible. Even though I'm not an authority on the situation, I don't believe that approaching mental health with these one-size-fits-all, I keep saying the same thing, solutions is actually making it worse. That's my theory here. Now, I don't want to dissuade anyone from going to therapy. There is a lot of value that you can find from going to therapy. If you find a therapist that you resonate with, it can be life-changing or life-saving. So please don't be afraid, just because of the words that I say, to seek help, to seek support, to seek a shoulder to lean on, if it's something that you feel you may find value in. And don't give up if your first therapy situation doesn't feel like it's right for you. Give it a try. So again, don't let me dissuade you from working on your own mental health. It's very important, and you can find success within therapy. I didn't. So this channel and this playlist specifically within my channel is about troubleshooting things on my own. I'll be posting my video diaries, and again, if you're just seeing this and this is the first video that you ever see, this channel is for me. It's for me to reflect and troubleshoot my own things as I travel through my degree in neuroscience, trying to find solutions for myself. So what you'll see here is not always going to be pretty. It's not always going to be accurate. It's not always going to be the safe way to approach mental health. I will do my best to put disclaimers on every applicable video, but I just want to put it out there in this introductory video. Please approach your mental health with care. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing the best that I can. So here it is. This is the introduction for this playlist. I Can't Afford a Therapist Project is geared toward, it's not that I can't just afford financially this idea of therapy. I also can't afford any more bandwidth toward identifying a therapy routine that would work for me. It's very common that I visit a therapist with the lifestyle that I have, and it's not that I feel judged. It's simply that there are too many barriers when I tell therapists about my view on relationships or my view on the world. It's very often, in my experience, that the conversation has turned to maybe those particular views are causing you some discomfort. And those comments are made about the parts of my life that bring me the most joy. So I can't afford a therapist because I can't afford the time trying to find the right one. Let me try to figure it out myself. Come along with me on this journey. I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to embarrass myself. But hopefully my process out loud helps anyone at all. I hope it inspires anyone, one person, to look at their lives more objectively and try to take more care of their own mental health. That concludes my freaking video. I just rambled for almost 7 minutes, and this was just supposed to be an introduction. So welcome. This is video 1 of this portion of my channel. Goodbye.